Intersectionality started in the US, and it was at the time a novel concept, I believe in the 70s, that African Americans who were women struggled in a different way than a white woman would.
For me, it's the almost the connection and the interplay of people and the different layers in that person. So obviously I'm a woman, I'm also black, I'm also Christian. So those are various different layers that make up me as a person.
Intersectionality only became a key issue for me when I realised that difference is multi-layered. It's multi-sectional, it's intersectional.
Faith and religion and sexuality and sexual orientation, ethnicity, nationality, all different streams within diversity. And I think intersectionality is about how all of these different streams of diversity meet within a person, because we're all very complex human beings.
So it's about gathering energy from various groups together to be able to combat discrimination, educate, to undermine ignorance, and to celebrate diversity.
It's important because the conversation has to be about inclusion, not just about diversity. So often when you're asked to fill in a form, you're ticking the boxes of I am this, but there isn't space on the form to tick I'm also this and I'm also this and I'm also this. So it's all of those factors coming together to make us who we are that is important to the workplace and just wider society.
If I think back to when I was sort of discovering myself and I sort of thought, okay, who am I, what am I about, etc., especially beginning to understand that I was maybe gay, and also the possibility of being someone who is mixed race in a predominantly white area. I felt I could only identify as one of them.
In traditional thinking around equalities work, people think about strands of diversity, and they put women in one box, people of color in another box, they put LGBT in another box, and we think of these people as other and very different. So I think one problem is someone becomes other and they become different from you, and it becomes harder to empathize with them. I think when you start looking at a more complex way and you start realizing someone can be LGBT, they can be a woman, they can also be an ethnic minority, and you start seeing those layers, I think we start seeing people in a more complex way. So I think it's really important, and then also I think we start seeing those different layers within ourselves, and we start, I think, having more empathy for others. It's easier to build bridges and find associations with other people, and I think that can lead to a better, stronger workplace and a better work environment.
People tick a lot of boxes and it makes them who they are. And it also is what makes the workplace enjoyable to be in, that people have so many different facets to their personality, to what makes them who they are, what makes them tick, that it's such an important issue for all of us to be aware of.
So I think it's really also to understand and appreciate the fact that those of us around us that do tick more boxes and have more intersectionality, that they are going to have a harder path. So when it comes to planning and working with people and managing your organization, those people may need more support. So fair isn't always going to be equal. I think we have to recognize those disadvantages are there and help support those individuals.
It's the bringing together of everybody who's different to empower and to set free.